Happy bank holiday. King's coronation and all that.
Right, my Natasha, that is a very big box you have there.
I do have a big box.
You do?
So I promised you a sample sale. You know when I said that we had a lot of samples, it was taking up quite a lot of space.
Yep.
I wasn't lying.
No.
This isn't even half of what we've decided that we want to sell, rather than keep in case we ever use or want to keep because we love it so much ourselves. So
we'd rather it bring joy to you.
Yeah.
So Natasha's big box needs to bring joy to you at home.
To the masses.
To the masses. To many.
To many. Yes.
Never let it be said.
That we are not accommodating. So we're off to a good start, I feel. So now that I can actually see my desk, I can tidy up the stuff that was on there, and then we're going to crack on with this, guys, because there is so much on here, and it's all on the website www.natashamakes.com. It's on there. Gemma, where on there do they find it?
They will find it on the Make It Monday page and the Watch Live page.
There you go. And if they search down on the shop, where would they find it there?
There'll be a lot of this stuff in the sample sale, which is across the top. There's like a banner and there's a little thing that says sample sale.
Sample sale. There you go. Search sample sale and this will all come up. There might be ones added that we haven't shown. Rifle through. These have been made on the show. They've been made in haste, some of them. But they have. You know, you've seen.
Of course.
But they are generally one-offs.
Yes.
One-offs. Some are finished, some aren't.
Like
some you're going to need to... Yeah, right. Some you might need to sew through a turning through gap. Some you might need to do quite a lot more to. Some might be completely finished. It is a proper smorgasbord of a sample smorgasbord.
You love an opportunity to say that word.
It's one of my favourite words.
I know.
I know. And if I can't whip it out on the King's coronation, then when can you?
Quite.
Yes. So let's crack on with this before he gets his crown on, and then we can all go and eat cake.
Scones.
Scones. Let them eat cake. That didn't work so well,
No,
did
it didn't work so well.
No, didn't go down so well.
Let's not do that one.
So, without further ado, do you remember these little loves?
Those are the wood top clutch.
They are the wood top clutch bags. We've got one with turnips and one in denim. This was the one Gemma and I argued over because it's got a beautiful, beautiful lining on. And Gemma said it was waste because you wouldn't see it. And I said it was more like fabulous underwear and a lovely surprise when you open it up. And then this one has got the fabulous stripy checky border in there. So whichever one tickles your fancy or your delectation, you go for it. You fill your boots. And I'm going to pop those, over there. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, without further ado, these are, we've done this a bit like an auction today.
That's 1A.
This is 1A, and this, gosh, this has got quite a lot of pins in it actually as well.
Yeah.
Whoever's getting it, well, we'll have to take the pins out before we post it. We can't post it with pins in. So this is the Robert Kaufman. It's the map fabric, and it needs a bigger cushion pad in there. We didn't have a big enough one, so it's always been a bit...
So that is your pillow case.
Yes. You're not going to get the pillow because we'll have
to...
It's
not the right size anyway.
And it needs the binding putting on properly. So we'll take the binding off, take the stuffing out, and away you go. You will get that flat packed.
Yes.
Ready to finish. That is number one. I don't know where to put all these, Gemma.
That one is around 22 inches square, that one. It's a
big
boy.
The cushion, it's more of a floor cushion.
Thinking they will want a cushion pad to go in. That's what you're looking at.
Here we go.
Look at this.
Oh, this is rather beautiful, isn't it?
It
I want to keep this one.
I know.
I want to keep all of them. This is the problem, but they've got to go.
Go.
So this was the Robert Kaufman again.
Star
so you've got that beautiful metallic. It's your star maps. And there it is. Needs backing, needs binding.
So this one isn't quilted, it's not backed, it's not bound, but it's
just
48 by 48 inches.
Gemma's got all the mathsy stuff.
I do.
It's a great size, and you could go for them both, and then you've got a room then done, haven't you? That's the beauty of these. Right.
Lovely, and I'd like to see that in someone's office. Perhaps have that on the wall.
One of Jane's cushions. This was a lovely Moda fabric.
So this is Kate's Garden Gate. It's a bound edge cushion cover in blue. It's about 16 inches square. That's item number 2.
Number 2. I don't know they're going to be... Oh, hang on a minute. And from the same range, so again, Kate's Garden Gate again, we have got this colourway.
Yeah. So
this is when Jane did that series when we're looking at just, you know, how to bind and edge cushions.
Cushion finishing with flair. So the one before, number 2, was a bound edge. This is a piped edge cushion cover
Beautiful.
in red.
But from the same collection. Now, I've got a couple of cocks here.
Now,
Rolls.
these
Cockerels.
are
These are...
Natasha's lovely big cockerel.
They are my lovely big cockerel. There they are. They need free motioning.
Does your cockerel need to be seen from the top? Do I need to change the camera angle?
Oh, yeah. I think he should always be seen from the top.
There we go.
He is top cock.
He is a top cock. He's beautiful. Look at him. He's great. So, K Facet Collective.
Yeah, and it needs, you need to steam these feathers down. You might want to rearrange them a little bit, but that is cockerel number 1.
So that's item number 4. And he is 25.5 inches by 27.5 inches. Just the top, no wadding.
But if you want him with a bit of wadding,
Number 5.
here he is.
Now he's been fused to H640 wadding and he's 26 inches by 28 inches. So he's an ever so slightly larger cockerel.
Yeah, and you're going to need to trim this back.
Yeah.
And then you are good to go. Now, Jane's mermaid's purse
Yes. Yeah.
is here.
So you can have
It's
your
quite a big one.
cockerel
Can we have this
and
from
you
the
can have
front?
your mermaid's purse. So your mermaid's purse quilt. This is Lewis and Irene fabric. This
Beautiful.
is the Siren's song fabric, isn't it?
Mm.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And when Jane makes a quilt, can we go overhead? Then
Of course.
she always puts a little note on it. So you're getting a little piece of history here. Mermaid's purse, designed and made by Jane Alcock for Natasha Makes, 20th of March, 2023.
There's an occasional one that hasn't got a Jane signature on. If you do specifically want one, please just let us know. And it might be that you're, buying one that hasn't got Jane's autograph on. You're going to pass it off as your own work. We don't mind that either.
We've got a spare scarf.
We have blue with white spots, number 7.
Oh my goodness. This one, this was made with a creative grid. I can't even remember which.
That got on it?
That's number 11.
Oh, you've jumped right.
Wait, it was the next one in there?
No, because there's some iPad stands.
Oh,
Tash.
what? Oh, well, yeah, but
There's
they're
a
down
couple
there.
of iPad stands and a hexi needle case. Jane's put them to the side, clearly. So number 7. No, sorry, number 8. 7 was the scarf. Number 8 is the iPad stand pink feather.
This was the very first item that I made on Natasha Makes.
Yes. It has got a slight mark on one side. Jane.
Because we have, well, yeah, it's been on there and it has been used. But this, there you go, there's a slight mark on there. Like I say, they're not all perfect. But this was the very first make I ever made. In fact, I remember Geraldine sent us some beautiful flowers and we took a photo of that with next to the flowers that Geraldine made us.
Perhaps you need to sign where the mark is.
The mark is underneath.
There you go then.
Mark is underneath.
Mark is underneath, it won't affect use. That's good.
And then this one was another one
Yep.
that was another fabric that we sold it in.
Pink rosebuds.
Yep.
So
there we
that's
go.
number 9.
Number 9
And then the hexi needle case.
is number 10.
This is lovely.
This was yeah.
It's that woven check with that
Yeah.
nice bird applique on it. It's about 4 inches.
I want to say that came off a. Oh, whose was that? I can't remember, but it's you open it up and it's got. We haven't done this hexi needle case in ages, have we?
We haven't. It's such a nice make as well.
There you go, and it's got all the felt
It'd be
inside.
brilliant with hexaform.
Yeah, that's what we should do it with.
It'd be really nice. So that's number 10.
Yeah.
And then the patchwork cushion cover that Natasha was waving around, number 11,
That
which
one.
is on the desk.
Yeah.
That's, it's a friendship star. Jane's telling me it's an orange and turquoise friendship star and it's about 14 inches square.
I think it's Moda Fabrics. Yeah,
Lovely.
I think so. Oh, or is it? I can't remember. That was done over 2 years ago, nearly 3.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Now, this was Susie Duncan's throw and go bag.
Number 12.
Yeah. Which she made on the show.
So it's got, canvas strap, it's got 2 lobster clasps.
It has,
All
it's got all
sorts
the
going
bobbins going on. And it's got a lovely pocket there.
Plastic cam
And it's
snap
got
as well.
all of the owl fabric. Owls. And then this lovely smoky fabric there. Because the word has evaded me. Batik.
Batik.
There we go.
There it is.
And then, oh gosh, now I kind of want to keep this, but I've got so many of these bags. This
Tim
is,
Holtz, isn't it?
yeah, it's Tim Holtz with a Cafe woven lining.
Beautiful.
This is a super duper bag. I love this one. In fact, I might want to keep this one, Gemma, after all.
If this isn't on the website, that's because Tash has kept it. It's 14
It's the
inches by
stowaway
17
bag.
inches. It is.
So you
I
can
designed this one.
Yeah, I know, but look, Gemma, look what I've done with the lining.
Beautifully made. Well done, you.
Look, it's even got McCarthy stuck on there so that I knew it's mine. Take that off.
It is fab.
I want to
Now
keep
that's
this
item
one.
number 14 if it makes the website.
It's not
Natasha
going
has
to make the
jumped
website.
past.
I can't let it go. I love that one. And I can't get that matte fabric anymore.
She's jumped past
What
item
else?
number 13. Number 13, Natasha, was a triangle zipped pouch.
There you go.
With a star lace zip and a star pull, and it was grey with pink roses.
Yeah.
9 inches.
There we are.
9 inches.
Yeah.
Just right size.
There you go.
That's brilliant for your quilting clips.
Yeah, that's what I keep all
We
my
keep ours
quilting
in,
clips in.
yeah.
Now, what number are we up to next?
Number 15, the triangle pouch denim with Moda Wildflower lining.
Bye
Cam
bye.
snap fastening and 6-inch embroidered flower. And embroidered flower applique. 6 inch.
There you go.
It's a separate statement.
Bye bye.
Number 15.
Ooh. There it is. And then we have got
Beautiful.
a lovely, jubbly little stocking.
Yeah, Christmas stocking.
Yep.
Trees and woodland animals. Penguin lining. Batik cuff.
Yes.
Wadded, not quilted, says Jane. 16 inches by 9 inches.
Penguins.
Look at those.
Penguins.
Lovely.
Pop those up there.
Now, I'm a little bit upset about this next one because I want it.
Oh no, what number was it?
Number 17. The velvet bordered zip pouch. It's wadded and lined with plain lime. It needs stitching up the gap in the lining. Rainbow zip, gold zip bar.
Yeah, it does need stitching up there.
Mm.
But yeah, this is if you've always loved the pencil cases that we've made, the
O'Deal ones. You can't get this velvet border anymore.
no.
This is why I want it. So I'm going to let it go. There's a song in there somewhere attached, but we won't sing that one.
Let
It
it
will.
go.
It will be in our heads for the entire weekend.
Okay, number 18.
Pocketed apron.
Yeah.
This is lovely.
Pocket. This was Moda.
Yes.
That is number 18. You can keep all your bits and bobs in there. There it is.
Canvas, grey binding. Now this panel that was used to make this sold out in milliseconds.
Oh my
and
gosh, it went
just
so
couldn't get any
fast,
more.
didn't it?
For anyone who's interested in that pocketed apron, number 18, it's 20 inches by 14 inches, but great for your gardeners.
Now this is a William Morris cushion.
Yes.
Now this is being sold with the pad because it's sewn in.
Okay.
It is a finished item in its entirety. Jane has that. This went with the quilt. Do you remember?
It's the Kelmscott cushion.
Yeah.
So if you made the Kelmscott quilt, guys, and you want this to go with,
And this is the template that comes with the Kelmscott quilt. You can just see
beautiful.
in there. So that is the William Morris cushion. If you just love a bit of William Morris,
I
fill
adore
your
that.
boots. What number next?
Number 20.
Number.
It's a star fabric on mustard ruby star iPad stand.
Ta-da! I've made so many of these.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, and they're all eco. They're all filled with the buckwheat
They are.
mainly. So there we go. There's that one.
And then we've got a more updated version of the iPad stand.
Oh,
This one. Now you made this for your big boys, didn't you?
I did. So that your iPad, your bigger iPads and your computers, actually, your touch screens can sit and nestle in there like so.
Marvellous.
Check them out on the website. Now that means
That was
22
number 21. So number 22.
is this one. Now, this was another Susie Duncan.
Oh, was
When
there?
we had the entire rainbow. It was made with one of the creative grids. I think it was the kite one, creative grid. And we had do you remember we had all of those beautiful, beautiful silk batiks?
Oh, yeah.
That's all made from your silk batiks.
I was at home at that point.
Yeah, no,
locked
this
in,
was
and I
this was a
bought that
lockdown
bundle.
make. Yeah,
I bought that bundle and had it posted.
yeah. There we go. With a lovely wooden button in the middle. So I think, great for a kid's bedroom or something like that, with your primary colours and whatnot going on
Lovely.
there. It is the cushion pad only, the outer only.
There's a very
20.
special one next, number 23. This is the handiwork of wonderful Amanda.
Oh, lovely Amanda. It's a really long one, actually. Can you just go front on?
Yeah, of course I can.
It's a really long table runner. We don't have this fabric in
Or
stock
bed
anymore.
runner. You could do that as
Or
well.
bed runner. Yeah, it's even got
Yeah.
little tassels on the end. Friends for dinner,
This is the Friends for Dinner runner. Yeah.
which always makes me think of Hannibal
it
Lecter.
does.
But it's been so exquisitely quilted
Of course.
because Amanda does long arm quilting for a living.
She does.
And it's just, so can we go overhead for the
Yeah. of
quarter
course.
quiltiness of it?
She says, I can if the button doesn't keep sticking.
Oh,
Sorry
it
about
loves to
that.
stick.
But yes.
There you go. You can just get an idea for these incredible patterns that you've got through there.
The whole shebang.
So that was one of hers. Now this was one of mine.
Oh, yeah,
well, it's not one of my patterns, but it is one of my bags. It needs
to come to camper calling with me to the festival.
Yeah, it just needs a little stitch through there where I haven't quite caught the seam because I made it in a hurry. Quelle surprise.
If this one is still live by this point in the show, I'll be astonished.
Really?
Because this fabric disappeared in milliseconds.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
You all loved it. And if you didn't manage to get the bundle, then I'm pretty sure you'll have grabbed this bag.
Yeah.
Because everyone loved this.
Oh, they really did.
Really,
it was
really did.
such a popular make.
Makawa Jaipur fabric. And it was, it's a Makawa make. Natasha demoed it on the show. And it's beautiful.
Just going to make a little bit of room, everybody.
Yes, I think you need to.
Oh, crikey.
I think you need to, Tash. It's all going on.
25?
Yes. Oh, no, this is a big boy.
Yeah,
Get
it
lots
is.
in here.
So this was the Lazy Quilters bag pattern. But with this one, I popped a little pocket in. And this was demoed on... Gosh, did I demo that here? Yeah, I did do that here, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. There's a big wodge of Tula there.
Yeah.
And then all of those colours inside.
Massive front pocket.
It's huge. It is really huge.
So if you've got, laptop or whatever else, it's not going to be a problem. You can get that in there.
There it is. Bye-bye.
That's about 16 inches by 18 inches, Jane's written on here. But
it is big.
It's wadded with Styleville fix as well. So
oh, yeah, it's firm.
It's firm.
Now, this is an Odile by Earl fabric cushion cover. Number 26.
Yep.
I feel there's a little
back,
something.
And that's about 17-inch square, that last one.
And then another, this is your Tula pink. My goodness, we don't have any of this fabric left. It flew.
Yes.
Sailed off, that one did.
She did.
And again, cushion cover with a Creative Grid flying geese border.
This was your flying geese border cushion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
19-inch square bound edge.
Now, this was...
Number 28
and 29. I'm going to go together because I haven't finished sewing this in. This, I'd kind of like this to go as one item, Gemma.
Okay.
As one bundle together because they go together. And you've got your rainbow zip and your rainbow zip pull. You've got all of the butterflies in there and your elephants.
Okay. I've written on here 28 and 29 together.
Yeah. And there are your elephants bumbling along there. This is, well, I've just started to sew the case in. There's even the needle in there. That's a glasses case. You can use it as a purse. This was a Lisa Chandler pattern. And we got those cases in especially for it. We have no more of those cases at all. So they do need, they should go together because they are beautiful.
They should.
Yes, they
Absolutely.
are. Now, this is, talking of going together, this is the other Tula. So this was made the same day that we did the one with the ship. But this is your wonky log cabin here. And then you've got, oh God, what was this fabric called? Something or other.
Hissy Fit.
Hissy Fit, that's it. This is number 30. There you go. And it's a big old cushion cover.
It's a 20-inch square one again. Bound edge, envelope back.
Here we go. More from that Moda fabric range.
Yes,
Kate's Garden.
Yeah. So it's another 16-inch square cushion.
Flanged.
This one has Jane called it a piped edge. Ooh. We like to call it a flange.
So from...
I mean, how beautiful do they look together?
I mean, rather
I'd
stunning.
really love to think that someone's managed to snap these up together.
Right, do you know, me too.
Them all on a sofa looking fabulous. And they're made by Jane. No one finishes a cushion like Jane. She does a great job.
What number are we on next?
The next one that we have is number 32. Which is
so the William Morris. Yeah, William Morris log cabin. And that is a mega.
That's your faux flange and bound edge envelope back cushion, and it's a 20-inch square one.
It's a big one.
Yeah, we like a big one.
It's a big one. We sure do. Oh, I love this one. This was a Lewis and Irene. This must be about...
Majolica, 16 inches.
16 inches, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. And again, envelope backed.
Faux flange again. Faux flange and bound edge.
Gorgeous. Right, and another one from the Kate's Garden Gate. No border on this one.
Yes, she said here, square cushion cover quilted, no edging. 15.5 inch at the moment.
There you go.
Because it hasn't got the edging. Envelope back.
Now, I reckon there's going to be tussles for this one.
Ooh.
So this is, again, this was such a popular make.
It was. Gosh, this goes back a while as well.
It really does. And we've done this in various different colourways, but this was your twisted tails.
Yes.
With those lovely pussycats.
Absolutely. It's a 22-inch square one, that.
Yeah, so that's got Moda in it. It's also got your batiks in there. It's a mix of Moda and batiks.
Yep.
Gemma, this is one you made.
It is. So this is a little bit of French General. Moda French General.
Yeah.
But yes, James put it down as a pad / mat / table centre with a heart applique.
Yeah, beautiful. And also from French General, there was also just...
Yes, now this one is, strictly speaking, a doll's blanket. Because it's a little doll's blanket, but it could be, an incubator blanket, could be a mat to put on your table, could be all manner of things.
Do you know what, Emily Alice would love that?
Well, that was what it was for originally.
Oh, right, well then that's coming home with me then. Right, take that one off,
aren't you
scratch
enjoying
that.
watching this, everybody, when Natasha just shops for herself?
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
So yeah, the doll blanket then, number
Go on.
38, not for sale.
No, that's now in Emily's dolls pram. This was now this could use a bit of hand stitching.
Number 39 missing. It's super tiny, Tash.
Oh, what
super
was that?
tiny bit of French General, number 39.
Oh,
You've got it.
Yeah.
It's a
little
tissue cover. It's the tissue cover that I made.
Even with tissues.
Yeah, because I'm thorough.
Love
Nothing
that.
if not thorough. So it's a little tissue cover, again, French General.
Why did we never do a pattern for that, Jem? Can you do a pattern for
I
that,
have
please?
got a pattern for that. Do you want it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because that's lovely.
Well, I thought so.
Yeah, good.
All right.
It's another show done then. And this one is a French General. And this has got, you can embroider into this.
So the tissue cover was number 39.
And this is number 40.
Yes.
Again, French General going on there. Emoda. Gosh, that was, yeah. Wow, that was years ago, that was. Number 41.
Number 41 is an open-ended cushion cover, Lisa Chandler, Melba Tile, Orange Green Cream and Suedette, Rust Suedette, 18-inch.
Suede. There we go.
So this, you these did ever so well.
Do you know what?
Everyone was mad for these.
I always put a button, I'd get a wooden button and I would just sew that in. But yeah, we sold out of all of that. Of that faux suedette stuff. Now this is your Samsara bag in the Lewis and Irene.
Very, very quickly. Yeah. That's number 43. Number 42's in there. It's an O'Deal velvet border basket with cork handle.
And we'll send you that with the stuffing as well. There you go. We've made that only recently. That was around Easter time.
That's had Easter eggs in it.
Yeah.
We'd had a little rummage around the other day and found
a bonus egg, didn't she? Yeah.
She ate that.
So this was the Samsara bag, and it's got really wide handles, and it's meant to go across the body. This was inspired by my friend Samsara, who likes to go scrumping.
She does.
So this was made in September, the year that Emily turned 2. I want to say. No, 3.
Yeah. So it's a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was her 3rd birthday because I took Sausage and Kai down to Devon. So yeah, here we go. And that was when I was on holiday with Sharon and Samsara in Devon. And she was like, well, I like to go scrumping. And so she wanted something that she could just fill, that would be really lightweight to take with her and that she could fill. I've got another colourway of that coming up. In fact, I'm going to flip ahead to it.
Yeah, so 43 is the one we've just seen. 46
is this one in the Lisa Chandler.
There we go.
There we go.
And the Samsara bag is around 13 inches by 11 inches, just to give everyone a little idea.
And it's got like a gusset that goes all the way around.
Yeah.
So that was done a couple of years ago. Now I've got a few bags here, 44 and 45. These are Anna Maria Horner fabrics. These are your beach bag fabrics again. These have been on and off shows all over the place, possibly to the beach once with one of them. But they are examples.
The one has a snap fastener, the other one doesn't. Because that might not be your preference. 44 has a snap, 45 does not. There we go. They're both around the 17, well, one's 16 by 13-ish, the other one's 17 by 14-ish. Tuck lock bag. Look at that. This is the tuck lock bag. Do you know, this is one that I look at and go, I can't believe that I actually came up with that. No, it was brilliant. You'd be very proud of that one.
And all because we had a whole load of tuck locks. And Jen was like, can you do something with the tuck lock? So, yeah, sure.
Beautifully made, and paisley canvas as well, with that brilliant metallic blue PU as well. Just so nice. And Styleville fix as well, so it's a really substantial bag.
And pewter PU.
Yes. Oh, so it was not metallic blue, it's a pewter.
No.
You're quite right.
And lovely, lovely linen. Oof. Gosh, yeah. I just remember that not being a quick make.
No, that was item number 47. Item number 48
was a quick make.
Yeah.
This is your backpack. I love this one in the sparkly pumpkins.
Yeah.
Drawstring bag. Do you know, we use our drawstring bags so often.
Yes.
We just do. In fact, you know the one that I made in the black with the yellow?
Yes.
I use that as my dirty wash bag every time I come up here.
That last one you made a couple of.
Yeah.
You still got one of those. Number 49.
I can't believe I'm actually
No.
putting this one up because this is one of my all-time favourites, but I've got too many.
You have got several.
In fact, Gemma, no, I'm going to swap this out for...
You're so terrible!
I'm going to swap it out for this one instead. This is a Lisa Chandler one,
Okay.
which is exactly the same. But we weighted this one down. There we go. And this one's got Lisa Chandler on the inside as well.
Okay, is this one complete? Does it have any sewing needs done?
No, Jane did this one.
That's fine. Lisa Chandler, small floral, black orange.
Yeah.
So that is now number 49 because Natasha can't part with things. This is
I
why we don't
can't.
do
I'm
this very
sorry. I
often.
can't. I just can't.
And actually, that's a very good point. But we don't do this very often because we all really struggle to part with these things. We do, and so when we do it, yeah.
But you know what, Jem? I've just made a whole load of extra work for myself though, because I've now got to finish that off and actually sew that together.
You can do that during the. Hang on, pass it to me. You can go with you during the during the coronation and stuff. You'll be sat there stitching.
There we go.
Good.
So we'll swap that one out. Oh look, we've found a whole load of studs. Great.
Brilliant.
It's amazing what you find holding these bags down.
Yeah.
Now this was a Lisa Chandler design with a Sanderson fabric.
Yes.
How beautiful is that? And it's got a massive great big zip in the back.
Very good.
And it's all, look, it's all Sanderson lined.
Stunning.
Beautiful. Yeah,
That's
it's got
number
massive...
50.
Oh, hang on, it's got Liberty on the inside as well. I did not hold back. I did not. I went for all the blues.
You, every now and again, you get a moment where you're a bit extra.
I know.
I think
This
that
was
one
another
of those.
one.
So that was number 50.
This is number 51. This was another, I've got a bit extra. And you've got pockets and all sorts. This was another one that ran to like a 2.5 hour show because it was such a detailed make.
Big one.
It is a big one.
I want to say that's the Eastern tote. Am I right?
Not sure, but it's a
Let's
Lisa
have a look.
Chandler one. You've got a massive pocket in the back there for your laptop or whatever. It is a big bad boy there. I just love this fabric.
It is the Eastern tote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a cracking make.
That
one.
was Paisley Rose by Crystal Manning.
Yeah.
That was those fabrics.
This was one of the very first samples I ever made.
And some batik.
And it was my very first flange.
Your first
It was
flange?
my first flange.
Oh, everyone
Yeah.
remembers their first flange.
That was
Brilliant.
my first flange. William Morris show that was.
So that's Standen Forest
Yeah,
fabric,
yeah,
which
yeah,
again,
yeah.
we had this
Can't
fabric
get it
in.
anymore.
Everyone went crazy for it. We can't get it back. It's an 18-inch square.
Mm-hmm.
That we had that fabric. People would have bought that fabric to make a quilt. If you have that quilt or have got the fabric for that quilt, that is the cushion cover to go with. Number 52.
No.
Oh, Jane made this. And
I'm going to
Tash.
hold it out. I'm just going to, I'm going to get everything else out from the box.
Okay.
And then I can start to put stuff back into the box.
I am mildly ridiculous about this next one because clearly I have no grandchildren or prospects of grandchildren at the present time. But the temptation I've had to buy this when my babies are
Front on.
my babies are now like 20 coming up and 18 is ridiculous. But I really want it, Tash, and I don't know why.
Because it's gorgeous.
Because it's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's easily
a
one of my
proper
favourite children's makes we've ever had.
Look at that. With all those stars and blocks.
If this
It was
isn't on
an
the
absolute
show,
stunner.
it'll be because I had a weak moment and bought it for my future hypothetical and probably never going to exist grandchildren. Brilliant. Amazing. Well
But
done
it's
me.
lovely because it's all the colours.
Yes. You're like crazy bag lady with all the stuff. Amazing.
I can't promise they've gone back in.
Oh no,
In
they've
order.
got nothing like proper order. Jane did this so diligently and
I know,
perfectly and
but
beautifully.
they've all got to be photographed anyway.
Yes, they have.
So that'll be a whiz
And
job.
weighed.
Now this one, this is number 54.
Want overhead, or we're gonna stick there. So this is the
Crikey.
Spring Swirl quilt. It's quilted, it's bound, it's
The
made
full
in
shebang.
Brenda What's her chops? Oh, what's her name? Brenda. Laurel.
Spring Swirl, designed by and sewn by Jane. For Natasha makes 13th of March. This is a recent one.
Yeah. No,
And it is backed. It's only blinking backed in William Morris.
Oh, 'cause again, we're just a bit extra sometimes.
William Blinken Morris.
Brenda
Crikey.
Walton.
That's it.
Brenda Walton Laurelwood trellis fabric. That is.
This
so
one is just a little block.
Sorry, that last quilt though, Tash, number
Yeah.
54, it's 52 inches by 52 inches.
Right,
Just
big
so
one.
that everyone knows.
Sorry, we've just still got so many to
Yes.
get through.
That's
Number
Spring
55.
Swirl, that's Spring Swirl again, that's a cushion front. It's Cafe Caladiums with, she's put Caladiums. Is it Caladiums? Is
Yeah,
it no?
I mean, I think so.
Ooh, let me check.
We will double check. Now,
Because
the next one.
it might be Coleus. No, it is, it's Coleus Moss. The minute I
Okay.
said that, because I made that sample. I thought that is not Caladium, that's Coleus Moss.
Now, this one, I'm looking for the number
This
on it.
is
And it's number
the
56.
56, and this is a quilt top, so it's not a complete quilt, it's a quilt top. It's made with
Ta-da!
Moda Pansies Posies.
Oh, I love this one.
Again, really popular fabric. Some of you may have a half metre heaven with that fabric in.
Yeah, you might.
It's a lovely 32 by 32.
Number 57. You know we talk about my market tote bags?
Yes.
This is one. This is one. This is one.
These are fabulous. I make these as gifts and they're just great.
So you've got your handles there,
Yep.
and then you've got your long handle there, and then you've got your pocket here, and it all scrunches into that pocket. I'm
It
not going to do it
does.
because otherwise I'm not going to know which number it is. That is out of a William Morris fabric. It's fully lined.
Made with a 108 backing fabric,
Yeah.
108 wide backing fabric.
So that, yeah, that's made with a half metre of 108 backing fabric.
So if it's something you want to make, again, the pattern we can, search that up. It's the Market Tote.
I've got this
Packaway
in
Market
another colourway. Again, William Morris.
It's meant for William Morris, isn't it, this?
Oh, it's great for the
Tash,
really
whenever I
big.
see these, I think of the times you go to those really expensive but lovely garden centres and they have this type of bag and they're in a small fortune.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah, but it packs away really small. So if you're travelling or anything like that, they are really
Perfect. So that
handy
was
to
your Market
have.
Tote bags, 57 and 58.
Both in an acanthus.
59's a basket, Natasha. Reversible basket, it says here.
Oh,
59.
we were looking for this
Christopher
sample the other
Wilson
day.
Tate.
It is a Christopher Wilson Tate.
Yes.
It is a Lisa Chandler pattern. And there it is.
Flower basket.
Yeah, flower basket and a beautiful Christopher Wilson Tate fabric. That came in and flew out. Had the giraffes, do you remember?
Yes, so that's the
Beautiful.
Zarafa collection.
Yeah, the
I remember
Zarafa.
Zarafa. It was great.
Gorgeous. Now this is number 60.
Shadow Square, this is. It's a wall hanging / mat /
It's quite modern, like that.
Yeah, it's great.
And it is backed in onion
Okay.
rings.
What also
Cave
is to
onion
note
rings.
on that one, Tash, is that there's
It's-
different free motion quilting in every single
It's
rectangle.
just stunning,
Mhm.
just stunning. So do take a close look at that. Now then,
it's quilted and
this
bound.
one is quilted and bound, and again in the
This is the Step Up quilt. Yeah. So this was made with a subscription bundle, October, November time. But it's quilted, bound, backed with Cafe onion rings in pink again.
ba-ba, which
Wadded
works
with-
so well with it.
Yeah, wadded with 80/20 wadding, so of Lisalina 279 80/20
Amazing.
wadding. That's 50 inches by 50 inches.
It's a big one.
It's a good size.
We've made some big quilts, haven't we?
Yeah.
Now this is a Tula
Oh, it's a great
pink.
make.
Yeah, this is made with your plastic, your
Sewable
sewable plastic.
yeah.
You're getting the hanger and everything else in it. It smells lovely. It's been in the sample box with some of the scented buckwheat. Yeah, but it's just lovely, and it's all Tula.
What I love about this, Tash, is that at the top you've got that fabric that's got the scissors, the
Yeah.
rotary cutters, etc.
Do you wanna go overhead?
Craft room organiser, isn't it? Should we go overhead and have
Yeah.
a quick peep? I know you've got a lot to do, but let's just quickly show because I love that fabric. And again, it's not one we've got now.
No, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different Tula fabrics there.
Yep. And a load of pockets, about 18 inches by 21 inches.
Yeah. Now this one here is the circles quilt. I wanted to keep this. It was a Liberty and denim circles quilt. This we did one as like a coverlet, but this one has actually got wadding in.
Yes.
Okay, so this is, and this is
40.
Liberty and denim. Do you know the one I kept?
Mm-hmm.
I kept the Sanderson one.
Yes.
Just because it was.
Originally, this was the one you were keeping.
I know, and then I swapped my mind out.
I'm going to go wide, Tash, because this is a bigger one.
I don't know if this will be available because Jane was in two minds. She's got nowhere to put it, but she really wants it.
Over this.
I know she is. We've had this hanging up in one of the rooms here, and it is an absolute stunner. Again, this is Moda fabrics all through.
We are jumping
with
forward
your plain.
slightly with this one, so this is number 65.
65, yeah.
But yes, it's the stepped log cabin quilt. So if you like that pattern, then again, these patterns
I'll
are
just hold it
available.
out for you.
Every make that we're showing here, we do have patterns for. So if you're looking at that and thinking, oh, I've got to make it, it's a lovely one. Stepped log cabin. It's quilted and bound. It's 60 by 60, and it's backed with calico and wadded with our 80/20.
Yep.
Natasha, we've skipped out number 64, which is Strawberry Thief blue pillow cushion cover, open-ended with tan suedette. Oh, how could you miss that one?
Flanged.
Beautiful.
There it is.
Love it. So that's about 26 inches by 18 for anyone
big one.
who's...
What number's next?
Number 66 is a trick-or-treat drawstring.
Oh, that was a John Cole Morgan make. Very cute. With glow-in-the-dark Lewis and Irene fabric. Then what's next? 67 is a part make.
Yes.
And this is, again, people getting a lot of my pins here.
It's a lot of pins.
A lot of pins. This is the folded star. So if you don't have the instructions but you want to do this just as a one-off little cushion, I've got this as a one-off cushion in different colours.
It's fab, isn't it?
And let me just show this
here.
here.
We've done tutorials on this, so
we have many times, and you can see how to do it. But it's so beautiful. I've got it in the orange colourway, and then I've got one in the purple colourway. There we go. You've got your two there, and you can see what they end up looking like.
Fabulous, isn't it?
There we go. And a lot of my pins. This is where all my pins go. So I never got pins. So that's two there, and then number 70.
Yeah. Well,
right?
we've got number 69 charm squares.
69 charm squares.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go in front.
And that's our Lewis and Irene bumbleberries with our
Again,
plain black.
I love this because,
yes,
it could be a masculine make. If you want a quilt for a son-in-law or a grandson or someone going off to university or something like that, it's not all flowers.
It's also got that rainbow appeal to it as well, which is
really
important for our young people. It's about 44 inches by 53, and it is just a quilt top.
Yep.
So
you'll see that reflected in the price.
Yeah, you'll have to scope to layer it, quilt it, bind it, and
Back
then
in whatever you
actually
like.
say that you've collaboratively made something.
Collaborated, yes. Now number 70 is a Lisa Chandler. This was just to demo how to do the applique from one of her gorgeous quilts.
So Jane's put down that we are listing that as a panel / cushion front, but it's with the beautiful gum leaves, and like you say, it's a small portion of what would have been the quilt.
The whole quilt.
So maybe you bought the quilt kit.
The quilt sold out.
Yeah, maybe
the
you
quilt
bought the quilt
sold
kit.
out.
Maybe you want this to make as a pillow, because the pillow made up with the quilt, gorgeous.
I am a little bit sad about this one.
Now, yes, this is your...
this is William Morris. This is my Through the Window quilt.
Through the Window, yeah.
And I made
Pure
this.
Minerals.
This is a William Morris. In fact, that's the way that it goes. Is that way up? And you've got... It's a muted colourway. But it's such an easy make. But it's just so effective, and you can use that. You can make that with a charm pack. It's a proper charm pack make, that one.
And that was number 71.
I can't believe we've got over 70 odd items on this show. 72 is another one I'm really sad to see go, and I just can't. I've already got this quilt on my bed in a different colourway.
I had a moment with this one.
With all the peacocks. It's a Lisa Chandler quilt with a Tilda fabric design. Those peacocks, my word.
I do not want this one listed. This is the Chic Escape fabric, and it needs to stay. I'm going to fight for its corner.
Oh, I know, it is just the quilt top. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that. Because do you know what? My bedroom, the wall in my bedroom is that blue because of that fabric collection. Do you remember I matched it to that colour?
You've got a completed quilt of that one, have you?
I have, yeah. That's why I'm not having that one as well.
That was because I had a small nervous breakdown earlier. I was like, Natasha's quilt, Natasha's quilt. And James was like, it's all right, this is the extra one. This was the, you know, the demo one over and above.
Yeah.
So that's a quilt top, and that was number 72.
This was a Jane one.
Yes, this is the Echo Star.
And again, this was made this is when we did the plain subscriptions. So that is quilted, backed, bound to lots, a complete quilt. So if you like your neutral tones, then you're good to go with there. Number 74 next, Gemma, I've got.
Okay.
Which is again from the Kate's Garden Gate.
Yeah, look at that.
This is a quilt top.
Lovely,
Nice
isn't it?
lap quilt, that one. Upside down.
Again, I'm really hoping that the cushions and this, they're all going to the same home.
Oh,
That'll
it'll be lovely. And it's
so
just
nice.
a simple on-point quilt.
Yeah.
Stunning, stunning, stunning. Just beautiful. And made with love by Jane.
Yes.
And then the last one here is a William Morris one. Gosh, what was this one called?
Now that one was actually from a book, so it was it's part of what was the Fly Right Runner.
Right, okay.
So yeah, I think it's called Jiffy Quick Quilts, the book.
So it just needs backing and binding.
Yeah.
That's it, you're done.
Lovely.
With a midnight would be beautiful with that, or an azalea if you want to pick out the terracotta. So that's it, guys. That is the show. Go and have a rummage. I need to have a lie down. Go and have a rummage. Go and have a sort through. See what you fancy. And fill your
Right
boots.
for you. I've got to go and load all this now.
I know.
Bob.
I've just got to go and make next week's show instead.
I
Guys,
know.
take care. Have a lovely, lovely rest of the day. Go and watch him get his crown. And we will
tomorrow.
see you tomorrow
Not
live
tomorrow.
with Jane.
Let me get this the straight way round. Coronation Saturday.
Coronation
We'll have
Saturday.
seen him. Yeah,
Oh.
Coronation Saturday. We'll have seen him
So why are we off on Monday?
because it's in lieu of. So it's street party Monday. Hopefully, if the weather's good. If you're having good weather, I hope you enjoyed watching the coronation.
Yes.
And I hope you're having your cream teas and your party today. And if it's raining, order some stuff, do some sewing, and have a
Do all
lovely
of that.
time.
All of that.
And we'll
Have a
see you
fantastic
tomorrow
time.
with Jane.
Jane is live tomorrow. I'm back on Wednesday. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.